First of all, it's great to see you again. You and Derek Carr feel like the soul of that franchise. And Rich Bisaccia and you guys down the stretch, not only won games, you won close games. You won road games. You were great situationally. Derek Carr says, I want Rich. Where are you on that today? Who do you want?
I've said it many times already. Rich is my pick. If it was up to me, he's a great leader. He's a leader of men. He's somebody you look forward to, seeing every morning, and just getting to work with. He's a great coach, from top to bottom, and I think he's earned the right. We won 10 games this year with all the things going on in our building. We still found a way to stay together and win, and I think that's a big, reflection of Rich.
Max, a lot of guys are great players. They don't necessarily want to be leaders. And I've said this before. Not everybody's built to be a leader. You feel like one. You're outspoken. Derek Carr feels like one. You didn't go to you weren't a 5-star recruit. You didn't go to, the big net. And yet you walk into the NFL and very quickly it's like, oh, we got a dog over here. How have you embraced the whole, you're a foundational piece. Are you even surprised a little at that?
It's tough to say. For me, I try to just take life one day at a time. So at the end of the day, I try to just stack up days and just be the best version of me I can be, whether that's being a leader, being the best player I can be. I try to be the best at whatever I put my heart into. So, every single day I walk in the building, I want to be an example for the younger guys, an example for the older guys, and just lead the way by my actions instead of my mouth.
Well, you are one of those. You have a year left. I got to ask this: are they working on your contract right now?
We'll see. Obviously, there's going to be discussions and things of that nature. But I think it'll all settle itself out.
So I want to ask you. Last week against Cincinnati, Joe Burrow's a really interesting player because, Max, he's a kid still. He doesn't have he's a kid. And over the last 5 or 6 games, watching him play, I feel like he's getting better every week. I'm like, he's better today than he was 2 months ago. When you prepared for him and played against him, what impressed you about Burrow?
Yeah, he's got a calming presence for a young guy. That's really rare. I feel like him and Herbert are a lot, and they're very alike in that way. He doesn't panic. I played him twice this year, and I hit him plenty times, and he just gets right back up. And he's one of those guys. He doesn't get phased. And it's just a credit to him. You could tell he's got an old soul, and he's going to be a really good player for a long time in this league.
Maxx Crosby joining us, the sensational defensive player, 3rd highest rated defensive player. So in the middle of this season, you guys had some turmoil. It's well chronicled. We all know what it is. And there was something about this Raider franchise that not only did you win games again, you were winning overtime games, situational games. In your life of football, have you ever experienced anything like the second half of this season?
I wish I could say I didn't, but my experience at Eastern Michigan, my last 2 years, we went to, I think, a record 7 or 8 overtime games in my last year. It was ridiculous. So, it's something I am used to, and it's crazy, but that's something I've just been, dealing with for the last 5-6 years. It's just been nonstop, close games and all the craziness.
So when do you think, what are you hearing? When do you think the Raiders will make a decision on your coach?
It's a great question. Obviously I'm not 100% sure. I feel like it would be sooner than later. We want to get it rolling. So at the end of the day, I don't know who it's going to be, but, we just got to stay locked in and, obviously Mr. Davis and them, they're going to make the best decision for the organization. So I'm looking forward to that. And, obviously, my vote. But, at the end of the day, we'll find out.
Mike Mayock, who I know just got fired, he actually hit a lot of home runs in this draft. They just weren't in the first round. but Hunter Renfrow and you are two great examples of he got talent. Do you remember your first phone conversation? Were the Raiders on your radar? Was Mayock, were you surprised you went there? Did you have a relationship with him?
Yeah, the draft process was a little different for me. The Raiders literally didn't talk to me the whole draft process. But my agent, the whole time was telling me, yeah, Max, the Raiders love you. Gruden, Mayock, they love you. So once draft day got there, I was like, okay, we'll see what happens. They had an early 4th-round pick, and they ended up calling me. And Mayock's first conversation with me, he was telling me, Max, you're a hell of a player, but you need to get in the weight room. You need to get with Deuce Gruden, and you got to get right. And, that's something I wanted to prove to him that I'm, my loyalty to him for taking me. I'm going to get right. I'm going to develop into the player I am today. And, I have so much respect for him. He's done a lot for my family that people don't even know about. So he's a great dude, and I wish him the best.
25 sacks in 43 career games. He's on a Pro Bowl team again. Looks like he's in a very cool ranch in Las Vegas. I don't know where you are. It looks like you got to put your cowboy hat on here in 5 minutes and go ranching or something.
Yeah, I'm back home in Texas. I just got back home, so I'm at the parents' house.
All right.
We're out in the country right now.
Good for you. You're in the country right now. Oh, I love that.
Yeah, we're in a desolate area. It's beautiful out here.
Good for you. Max, congrats on your career. Good luck on the contract extension. We'd sign you fast if we could. You're going to get that money, and congrats on your success.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much. Appreciate you guys.
Hi, everybody. Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get the latest from the show. Also, be sure to check out more of the best clips from The Herd or go watch a few segments from other shows on FS1.